All right.
Next up,
Flying Ryan Newman, driver of the 31 car. He's with Richard Childress Racing, right? It's
Yes.
a Chevy. Luke Lambert is his crew chief. This guy right here, he's been in the sport for 18 years, right?
18 years, full time since 2002. I always like it when the driver is old enough where I can't be their mother.
That is becoming
It's so rare.
It was so tough.
Anyway, he's been in the sport again about 18 years.
Yeah.
And he has
584 races.
18 years, 18 wins.
All right.
All right.
One a year.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't have one a year.
This guy right here, he was called Flying Ryan because he was taking poles at a crazy clip. This guy in his career, he has 51 poles. Like, just think about that.
It's a lot of poles.
But then when you think about it, and then when you think about where the finishes are, you would think that maybe he would have a few more wins.
Right.
There was a lot of stiff competition, so I'm going to
he had one win last year.
Yeah, Phoenix, right?
Phoenix. And here's the thing that we haven't talked about recently, but it's the stage wins. He has none.
He has no. Yeah, because like the finish isn't considered a stage win, right?
Correct.
So this guy literally didn't even fall in. He fell into a win, but didn't fall into a stage win.
Right.
Which is crazy. Well, he stole a race before at Phoenix. I saw him steal one from Jeff Gordon, and that just seems to be something that he's good at, especially when you get into some kind of fuel mileage deal.
Yeah.
And guess what? He is an engineer. Like he graduated from college. He's an engineer, but he's a farmer now. He's like making ethanol or doing whatever. I don't know what he does. So
he went to MSU where he makes stuff up. University.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna keep it PG. Thank you.
I did.
All right. So look, 2008, he won the big one. He won Daytona.
That's all right.
So he won. Then 2000. Yeah, you did. 2013, he won the Brickyard. So this guy, he comes with a resume.
He was the rookie of the year his first year in 2002. So but is he past his prime?
Yeah. I think that it's easy to say, but he's hanging on.
He's hanging on, but with the new young guns coming, he better put up or he's going to be put out. Kenseth didn't get a ride this year.
He is known as the toughest pass in NASCAR as well.
Yeah.
The biggest bumper in NASCAR.
Also the biggest neck.
Yeah, if you can call it that. So we're going to see how he's going to perform this year. There's a lot to prove. And guess what? Trying to hang on in the sport. Next driver.
Jojo Logano.
Joey Logano, driver of the Penske 22 Ford. Penske Racing, Roush Yates Power, right?
Your teammate.
Todd Gordon is his crew chief.
Yep.
Okay, first of all, you want to talk about the black hat of the sport, maybe the most hated. I would think over your guy definitely is going to be Joey Logano, but usually people hate what they can't beat.
That's right.
He's very aggressive. Let's talk about JoJo. He's been racing. He's been in Cup Series for 10 years.
Yeah, he had 3 races in 2008, but then began full time in 2009.
The kid's only 27. He'll be 28 this year.
I know.
And he's been and here's the thing. So in the Cup garage, he's known as sliced bread because the drivers were joking around saying that he was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they thought it was so funny and cute until he started winning races.
Well, here's the comparison. So he has been driving for about 10 years. He has 327 races total with 18 wins. We just talked about Ryan Newman. He has 584 races with 18 wins. And they've been driving 8 years more than Joey. So that just goes to show you how good of a driver this guy is. They used to say he's the young kid. But he's maturing now and just becoming a great racer.
Yeah, and so he was ranked 17th last year, so he's the first driver cut, did not make the chase. He actually had a win last year at Loughton.
Yes.
However, it was what do they call
Richmond.
it? They call it Richmond. They call it cucumbered.
No, encumbered.
Okay.
Not cucumber.
Encumbered win because supposedly, they did something crazy with the car, which meant that the win counted as far as money, but as far as locking you into the chase, nada. this happened so early in the season, everybody thought, oh, Joey Logano, he's always good for at least 2 or 3 wins a season, maybe more. He did not have another win.
He had 10 top 5s and 17 top 10s. And he had one stage win, and he was racing at the finish in 32 out of 36 races.
Ford in general, had some problem with speed, and I think that hurt him as well. But then he was just plagued by some bad luck. Also, some questionable calls by his crew chief.
Yeah.
That kept him took him out of races that maybe he could have possibly won.
But and you also have to think along these lines is that with Truex dominating so much,
right?
There just wasn't a chance for anybody to get that next win or the next thing win or next stage win or anything.
Between Truex and Kyle Busch, right? Mm-hmm. These guys were dominating, and then you mix in his Joey's teammate Brad Keselowski.
Yes.
But hey, let's talk about JoJo for a second.
Yeah.
He was 2009 Rookie of the Year. He won the big one. He won Daytona 500 in 2015. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy right here is a serious driver. He could have very well won a championship already.
Yeah, you remember that? Remember the chase in 2016? He swept the whole round.
Yes.
Remember he won. What was it? Charlotte, Kansas, and Talladega. All 3 races in the chase.
And that at Kansas is where it began, because it was when he had the controversial spin out of Matt Kenseth, who was leading that race going to the end. And it seems like the sport has really doubled down on not liking him since then.
I like JoJo.
I mean, I'm down with JoJo. It's been
he's entertaining.
Shell Pennzoil, and then he has some. He also has a AAA as well.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're rocking with him.
Yeah.
And I'm wishing him well, and I think he's due for a big time comeback. If you want to rock with somebody, rock with JoJo, the 22 Double Deuce. Next driver. All right, next driver. Who we got?
Kansas
Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer. Where's he from?
He's from
Emporia.
I forgot where the McDonald's was.
Yes, Emporia, Kansas. Hey, if you're ever if you're ever
driving 30
on I-35 and you got to stop off in Emporia,
go to the McDonald's.
Go to the McDonald's.
Has a fireplace.
Ooh, it's a nice fireplace. People were like roasting marshmallows. It was wonderful.
Just a nice McDonald's.
Yeah, but then the bad thing was that their card reader didn't work. So if
didn't have cash.
Yeah. Luckily we had a few ducats rolling around, so we were able to get our Happy Meals. But hey,
back to Kansas Clint, the driver of the 14 car for Stewart Haas.
Stewart Haas Racing. Woo!
Man,
what's his crew chief's name? I can't let me pronounce this. Mike B. Okay, there we go.
There we go. So he's been racing full time since 2006.
Yep.
13 years. His first win was in 2007. Now here's the bad news. His last win was in 2012. 2012. So he's raced 433 races with 8 wins.
How many wins did Truex have last year?
8 wins.
Oh.
But this last year he was ranked 18th with no wins, 6 top 5s, and 13 top 10s. 13.
That's a big number. In different formats, race formats, chase formats, he may have made the chase. But in this new format, he didn't. Because how many stages? He had 1 stage win. He only had 1 stage win last year.
Well, he's one of the few though, because a lot of people haven't done.
Absolutely. So he was running at the finish in 32 of the 36 races and lead lap in 25 of them. So you would think that would have transferred over. Like we're trying to figure out how some guys made it in, like Jamie McMurray makes it in on points, but Clint Boyer did not, and it must have had something to do with just when you finish, what races, and how bad it was. Yeah, and so he has. He did finish second in 2012 in the point standings. Oh man, that was when he was going to beat down Jeff Gordon at Phoenix the race before. He chased him down. And Arizona DPS out there. You guys got to Google Clint Boyer, Jeff Gordon, Phoenix, beat down. Like they literally had the cops out there trying because Jeff had ran into the hauler. It was hysterical. But Jeff deserved that one though because he intentionally wrecked Clint Boyer, which pretty much eliminated him from having a championship chance. Who won the championship that year? Probably Jimmy or somebody, right? I would think. 2012. What do we got here?
2012 was Brad Kay.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Clint Boyer. That's a Kansas thing right there, dude. Hey.
You weren't a fan of Keselowski in 12, so you're forgiven.
Yeah, that's true. This guy right here is a fun watch. He's a fun follow on Twitter.
Yahoo.
He is a yahoo. Not even a yahoo. He is a yahoo. But he's a good guy, and he's somebody that you would want to root for. But he's got to step his game up. He was talking about pointing his way in. He needs to win his way in. He's in winning equipment at Stewart-Haas Racing.
That's
okay,
right.
Got to get it done. That's it, Clint. We're done with you. Get it done. Next driver. All right, folks. Next up,
Eric Jones. He moves to the 20 car.
all right. So he's coming over from Furniture Road 77, which was partnered with Gibbs Racing to go and replace
Matt Kenseth
in the 20 car.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. And so his crew chief is going to carry over. It's going to be Chris Gale.
Okay.
And this is one of the young guns. He's been in the Cup Series for 2 years.
Okay.
And so he's only 22 years old this year. And so he's ran 39 races.
You cut his hair?
Yeah, I think he did cut his hair.
Okay, good.
The young whippersnapper cut his hair. So he's only ran 39 races in the Cup Series. He finished 19th last year. He had 5 top 5s and 14 top 10s. So that's pretty good. Average start of 14.6.
Okay.
Average finish of 17.1.
All right, sweet. Rookie of the Year, right? 2017.
That's right.
Yeah. He's the first driver to win Rookie of the Year in all 3 series.
Yes, in
Something like
2016 he won an Xfinity as Rookie of the Year,
Okay.
and then in 2015 he won Rookie of the Year in the Truck Series. But the funny thing was he got his high school diploma at the track in Texas. You know, what else you gonna do? Go at
Move
the race.
the tassel over.
on his helmet.
Yeah, he had a tassel on his helmet. That's hysterical. I didn't know. Well, good. I'm glad the kid graduated because he's gonna need something to fall back on if he doesn't get it done here in this 20 car because there is a lot of pressure on him because we know that this is a winning car. This was a chase team last year.
Yep.
So Eric Jones.
He has a lot of good vibes behind him though. You know.
Eric Jones.
Get it done.
You gotta get it done, bro.
I think you will. Good luck.
Yep, not talking about that much more, but hey, you guys be a fan of him if you guys need a new guy. Wait a minute, one more thing. Oh, DeWalt Tide and Circle K. Those are their sponsors.
I always liked Circle K.
I mean, I love Circle K. They're fountain and then their little slush machine.
That's what we had in Florida with Circle K.
Yeah, we had those in Arizona when I was stationed there. Yeah. That was awesome. All right, next driver.